Breaking news coming in this afternoon. AfriForum's prosecution unit announces first case. Former state prosecutor Gerrie Nel to pursue private prosecution against Duduzane Zuma. The case begins 8 months after the private prosecution unit was established in terms of the Criminal Procedure Act. Nel has 3 months to initiate this case. This is breaking news coming through this afternoon with regards to private prosecution against Duduzane Zuma. AfriForum's prosecution unit has announced its very first case. Former state prosecutor Gerrie Nel will pursue a private prosecution against Duduzane Zuma. The case begins 8 months after the private prosecution unit was established in terms of the Criminal Procedure Act. Nel has 3 months to initiate that case. This is breaking news coming through. We are going to keep you up to date with further developments in this story and in this news. Stay tuned to ANN7 for that. But for further comment, we are now joined on the phone line by Gerrie Nel, AfriForum CEO. Good afternoon to you. Thank you for joining us on ANN7. First and foremost, what charges are you pursuing against Duduzane Zuma?
Good afternoon. It's a culpable homicide with regard to an accident that took place on the 1st of February 2014 on the M1 highway. And a young mother, Pumzile Dubai, died instantly in the accident. There was then a judicial inquest into a death in which Magistrate Chetty found that Mr. Zuma was negligent, and then referred it back for prosecution. But unfortunately, the National Prosecuting Authority decided in August 2015 not to prosecute Mr. Zuma. We only found out about it through the leaked Gupta emails, and the family was also never informed. And then we started with this process. We are acting in this matter on behalf of the Dube family, the deceased's mother, Mrs. Edina Dube, and the brother Petsizani Dube, all decided that we can take this matter forward, and they want to see justice for Pumzile and make sure that Mr. Zuma is brought to book.
Are you confident of a solid case here? What makes you so confident that your charges will possibly stick?
Well, if you read specifically Magistrate Chetty's inquest, she then said there is a prima facie case against Mr. Zuma. So basically on the grounds of that inquest, we believe that we have a strong case.
Have you taken the certificate of prosecution from the NPA, or what is the processes involved here?
Yes, we applied for that certificate this morning. We handed in a letter that was signed by the Dube family, in which we asked for such certificate. Now the National Prosecuting Authority has two choices. Either they give us the certificate, or they can now also decide to prosecute themselves, which would also be a win for us, because we only want to see that there's equality before the law and that this case is prosecuted irrespective if we do it or the NPA does it themselves.
If you could just give us further information with regards to the processes around private prosecution. It's not something that is very common. What are your chances and aspirations here?
There is one case in the country so far where a family whose daughter, they believed, were murdered, and the prosecuting authority did not want to prosecute. They then went to the process of private prosecution, so they were successful. So that is possible. What happens, the court stays the same, the judge stays the same, the defense stays the same. The only difference is it's not the NPA doing the prosecuting work, but AfriForum's private prosecution unit.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Kriel, for your time this afternoon and for unpacking some of those details for us. That was AfriForum CEO, Mr. Gerrie Nel, just chatting to us about this breaking news coming through that AfriForum's prosecution unit announces its first case. Former state prosecutor Gerrie Nel will pursue private prosecution against Duduzane Zuma. The case begins 8 months after the private prosecution unit was established. And in terms of the Criminal Procedure Act, Nel has 3 months to initiate that case. Details with regards to the charges, as mentioned by Mr. Creel, is that charges of culpable homicide will be instituted against Duduzane Zuma. This is with regards to an incident that took place on the N1 highway in 2014 involving a young mother. This is breaking news coming through this afternoon. Stay tuned to NN7. We are going to keep you up to date with further details and developments here.